Hello, this is a little look at my holiday in jolly old Tromso in Norway, a couple of 100 miles north of the Arctic Circle. I'll do my usual long-winded videos in due course. This is a sort of a quick highlights summary of what there is to see. And here we are, my first sight of Norway ever. You can see the sort of crinkly coastline, as designed by Slarty Bartfast, of course. And if you haven't read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you can feel blessed. So there you go. Well, there's Norway for you. Okay, a bit more. Hold on. And here we are, actually in Tromso, and as you can see, it's been snowing a bit, which I suppose is sort of the point of coming up here to the Arctic in a way. See some actual winter weather and real live Christmas trees of sorts. That's what they actually look like in the wild, so there you go. See, the houses are quite nice, built in the 1960s apparently, roughly speaking. These particular ones may be a little more modern, but this was the style. Whilst we were building concrete monstrosities, they were building chalets, basically. Properly insulated as well. So you may just see in the background there, behind the little bin house there, a mountain. Actually, it's on the right. There we go. I'll go up there much later on. And here is my first actual look at the town, as I wend my way down the lanes towards it. So here's the town centre. Looks a bit like a film set to me somehow, but there it is. Nice and modern. All the usual shops basically, well most of them. The nearest McDonald's turns out to be 830 kilometres to the south in Trondheim, but c'est la vie. I think the Radisson Blu Hotel is in the background there. And here's a look at the harbour area, really just a couple of streets down from the main shopping area. I'm not really one for spending much time looking at shops, I have to say. This is more interesting to me. Obviously it's dark here, it was night time, but I arrived on January the 25th and 23rd actually, and of 2017. And it's worth pointing out that in Tromso the sun sets November 21st and does not rise again until January 21st, so the days are pretty short at the moment. Always dark by about 2:30 in the afternoon, but then you get full sunshine in the summer, of course. Just for comparison, here's the area in the daytime. Brr. There'll be more details in my full-length videos, but I skipped another day and went out whale watching. So this is on the boat in the morning, heading out to sea in a few minutes. The weather, as I think you can tell, was foul. Raining, icy rain of course, with temperature being sort of zero-ish or below. Of course whales don't mind that. It's cold and wet and that's how they like it. You can see the famous cathedral on the right there. Arctic Cathedral. And that bridge is about 1 kilometre long, going across from the island of Tromso to Tromsdalen, which is Troms Valley.
Very difficult to make a statement what is really happening because it's very fresh, everything. The whales came here because the herring changed migration routes, and you know, the orcas will all love them, but they are not here to say us hello. They are here to feed on herring. So this is a very simple rule. If the herring is moving south and there is no food, then...
But to cut a long story short, this is what I came to see. A family of orcas. It's either 3, 4 or 5. I can't quite tell.
They even have one small calf, so enjoy it because maybe it's the last orca family in the fjord. I hope everybody has seen it.
Got 1 or 2 more glimpses, but that was basically it. But still, quite something. But the next day, I went dog sledding.
Be careful in the front if you could pull in the blanket a bit so we don't lose it. No, we have less friction, we can go faster. And over here to the left, island of Kvaløya, which is the 4th biggest island of Norway. And the meaning of the name is the whale island, because here to the right, about 40 kilometers, there's a directly connection to the Atlantic Ocean, and some big fjords going into the island. Between November, December and January, you are able to see a lot of whales here. So it's very common to see like 5 to 10 orcas, yep, or sometimes humpback whales also.
Next I discovered the Aquatic Centre, or Polaris Centre, designed by the Sydney Opera House guy's colleague, along with the church, interestingly, the cathedral. So it has, you know, fish and stuff. Interesting habitat. And they also have harbour seals and bearded seals. Should be called mustachioed, really, I think. Or whiskered. I happened to be there at feeding time, which was about 3:30 in the afternoon, and they get the seals to perform some stunts and stuff at that time, not for the public entertainment, but just really to keep it interesting for the seals, and it gives them a chance to do medical checks on them and so on at the same time.
Die große, also die Bartkoppen, die Klasse 300 Kilogramm und die bekommen wir 3 Kilogramm Fisch pro Tag. Und diese Pferden, die bekommen wir auch trainiert, die werden trainiert und die werden stimuliert, damit sie mit der Meerfliege gefangen sind, besser zurechtkommen. Diese Tiere sind intelligent, es ist einfach diese Trainieren. Sie sind beim Training benutzt man eine Technik und positive Verstraffungen werden genannt. Und die Tiere, was sie sollen, werden sie trainiert und wenn nicht, werden sie geübt. Sie benutzen auch die Gelegenheit, Veterinärübungen zu machen, damit es einfacher ist, für Veterinäre, die zu unterstützen. Die Bartkoppen können bis zu 30 und bis zu 35 Jahre alt werden. Und hier pumpt man 50.000 Liter Wasser pro Stunde in der Qualle. 50.000 Liter Wasser pro Stunde, Tag und Nacht. Das Wasser hat 20 Meter Tiefe und Chlor und hat dieselbe Temperatur wie der Chlor, 11 Grad im Sommer und 3 Grad im Winter. So, ich hoffe, dass die Folge an der Tiere hat.
No.
Yaptığım bir takım işlemlerin farkındayım. Bunlar çok kalın. Bunlar daha yavaş. Çektiklerinin farkındalar. O yüzden de biraz şey yapıyorlar herhalde.
Not far outside Tromso is this little island, and there in the water is the remains of the German battleship Tirpitz, sunk by RAF bombers during the Second World War. There it is. Not much left now, but it's something to see. I also went to look at some Neolithic carvings not far from there. They're from about 4,500 BC. Don't know if it's just graffiti or if it has some special significance, but clearly they're mainly carving animals. Reindeer. Also went to have a look at Summer Island, or Sommeroy. Not very summery at this time of year, but it's a bit of a local resort. And finally, for this short little video, I go up the mountain in the jolly old cable car. So there you are, that's my quick video of Tromso in Norway. I will produce more detailed ones, as I say, so keep an eye on my channel, Alphatucana, if you want to see more. Okay, bye for now.